Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to show you how you can find out what task you need to focus on as the head of the company so you can skyrocket your business growth, as well as what to prioritize, how to delegate, automate, and what to actually delegate, automate, simplify, and eliminate. And lastly, how to time block your tasks into a scheduling system so you know exactly when you should be doing your tasks and how to create a work routine around it, right? So without further ado, let's just dive right into the first part. So the first part is going to be me going through this process, and then I'm going to give you a practical example of the scheduling system of how you can take what we just created here to the practical calendar scheduling system, right? So first things first, the main thing here first is to identify what tasks are you doing every single day, because if you don't know, then it's going to be impossible for you to change that or upgrade it to something else. So audit your time for the first and the next 7 days. So that's even what I do with my clients first when they came to me and we work together. Is I tell them, look, if you want to really change everything in your business and your situation right now, go and track everything that you do every 30 minutes of your days for 7 days, right? And they get a better understanding not only of where they spend their time and effort on, as well as where they put their focus, but also what tasks they're not contributing to their success, and what they're doing every single day they're pretty much wasting their time and effort, right? So that's the thing number one. And for the sake of this example, I created a couple of tasks here, so each of these example and point that I will cover will make more sense. So what we're going to work with right now is tasks that involve outreach, content creation on different social media platforms. For example, client communication, editing, uploading thumbnails, doing sales calls, building out a program, working on improving the service, and service delivery in general, right? So these are the tasks that, for example, I audited my time, and I found out that these are the main tasks that I'm focusing on. So the next step is to find out from all of these tasks. You know, you do it for you should do it for yourself as well. And there is not a limit to how many tasks you're going to write out here. The more you write down, the better, because you will have a better understanding. So the step number two is to find out 3 to 5 main tasks that are the most important ones for you to grow the business, right? So what's important? What's the most important thing here? So usually when it comes to online businesses, right, this can depend on where you at with your business and what type of business you have. But let's say we're working with an example of having a coaching business, right? So what is the most important thing for the growth of an online coaching business? So could be always marketing slash outreach, right? So let's just highlight it. Let's just put this right here. Another thing could be, for example, content creation. So we get traffic. Oh, sorry about that. So we get traffic, right? And the third thing could be building out the program, because that's really important, right? All of these things are important. I'm not saying that like uploading, editing, these are essential, because if you record content, you need to edit it and upload it, and make thumbnails and make it visually pleasing. I'm not saying it's not important, but what we want to do here is that we want to find tasks that you, as the head of the company, should do every single day to move the needle forward. So from these tasks, pick out the most important one that you know that you should be focused on, even though you may find it difficult to do or you don't want to do it, like outreach, for example, or content creation. It doesn't matter how you feel about the task. Just note down what you need to do every single day to grow the business, right? So for the sake of the example, I picked these three. So these three should be your main focus every single day to grow the business, because other things here like editing, uploading, creating thumbnails, doing sales calls, for example, these could be delegated or automated, right? So that's important here. So this leads me to the step number three. Write it down. What tasks from the list, or from the list you created, could be more of these things, what can be eliminated, automated, and delegated. So you can delegate based on the stage you are in your business. You can delegate sales calls. You can delegate thumbnail creation. You can also delegate editing to a video editor, right? Also, client communication, you can hire someone that will handle that, as well as team management. You can also, later down the line, you can outsource outreach, right? So it depends again on where you are with your business, but you really want to think about what you can automate with a software, with an app, or AI, or even Zapier, right? Because these four things are going to help you and save you a lot of time if you think about it, right? Another thing, what you can delegate. Editing, social media creation, and tasks like these are not important tasks that you as a founder should be focused on, right? It can be cheaply delegated, or given to someone else who can take care of that. So last thing is eliminate. So maybe you don't find anything in this list that you can eliminate, but maybe in your case, you will find that you are wasting a lot of time on, I don't know, building websites. If you're at the beginning stage, you don't really have to do that, right? So you can eliminate it, or whatever that might be. They feel like it's a waste and does not contribute to your overall goal, right? So that's really important to note, and always go back to it whenever you feel like adding another task to your calendar or to your schedule. Always ask yourself, what can I eliminate? Can this task be eliminated, or do I really need it to grow my business? Also, is this task can be automated by technology, or do I have to do it manually? And also, the last thing, ask yourself, can I delegate it to someone else, and pretty much have more time to do things that I need to do as a business owner, to grow the business? And the most important thing here is to make sure that your business, whatever business you run, is as simple as possible, because simplicity scales and complexity confuses you and your prospects. So don't have three types of products, three types of niches you're helping if you're running an online coaching business or an agency, right? Just have one niche, have one offer, have one communication channel, have one billing process, have one method of acquiring clients, or whatever that might be. Just keep it simple, keep it streamlined, because if you want to one day have this time, location, and financial freedom, and you want to work 4 to 5 hours a day, travel, do whatever you want, you won't be able to do that if your business is complex. You would need to continuously spend time working in the business instead of on the business. And you will be like a slave to your day to day operations and the whole business. So that's not something that I want my clients want, and I'm sure that you don't want as well, to be constantly checking in and constantly being in the business and never having any freedom, right? So that's why you need to simplify your business as much as you can. And if you're in a process right now where you feel like you're having too much of things in your business, then this is a great opportunity to really think about it. What can I simplify? What can I get rid of to make my business as simple as possible? What if I just served one niche? What if I just had one product and improved it and had the best product, have the best product in the market, right? So that's the thinking you want to adapt if you want to scale to 7 figures and above, right? So the step number 4 is, once we all done all of that, is to know what tasks you should focus on, which we have those 3 to 5 KPIs you as a founder should be focused on, and how to prioritize them. So this prioritization process starts with the question, what is the most difficult and the most important task from the list? And also, what is the task that's going to take you a lot of energy? Because prioritization is not only putting those most important things at the beginning, like eating the frog, right? So you start with the most difficult, most cognitive demanding task first thing in the morning, or first thing when you start your day, and then you go, as the tasks get easier and they don't require as much as energy from you. So this is how you need to think. Don't think of time management as much. Think about energy management. So let's say we have these 3 tasks. So outreach, or content creation, and building out the program. If you hate outreach and it takes a lot of energy, and outreach is very important because it drives the business forward, then do that first thing in the morning, right? Because you will get that out of the way. And not only it will help you progress faster, but also mentally you will feel like you've done the hardest thing of the day first thing in the morning. And you will feel like you can take on the world and any challenge. And it's really empowering, right? So I suggest you to do that first thing in the morning, whatever task you dread, whatever task that you feel and that is the most important. Do it first time in the morning, get it out of the way, and you will progress faster than you think. So that's about prioritization. So take those tasks that you've written down in the first, in the step 1 and step 2, and prioritize them. Right. And step number 5 is scheduling your tasks in your calendar or any scheduling system that you have, so you know when to do them and create a work routine around it. So with the examples that we used, we're going to use these 3 tasks and we prioritize them and we're going to schedule them in. So this is a screenshot of my scheduling system called Morgan. It's free. You can download it. It's a very helpful tool for scheduling. And for the sake of this example, we put outreach as the first thing we do, right, in the morning, because we dread it. It's the most important one, and it takes a lot of energy from us with this example. So you schedule it in for 90 minutes because that's the best time to focus. You will have high concentration levels when you focus for 90 minutes or around the 90-minute mark, right? So you schedule 90 minutes in your calendar, and you also mention what task are you doing. So once it's done, you can take it here. You can tick off the box inside the scheduling system in Morgan, right? Then you can have 15-minute break and you do the second most important task that you as a founder should be focused on, and that's recording YouTube video, because here we said that content creation is really important. So we can block here 90-minute block again with YouTube video. So that's the second task of the day done. And the last thing was working on developing our product. And for the coaching business, it could be a module, right? So module 1, we're going to build the module 1 from 12 to 1:30 p.m. Again, 90 minutes, and we schedule that in right after we come from our lunch break and walk, right? So this was just an example. You want to do it for yourself based on your current situation and where you are with your business. But what I wanted to show you here in this video, just to summarize real quick, is how to identify what task you should be working on based on, the fact that these are the tasks that can only be done by me as a founder, and these are the tasks that move the needle forward in my business. Another thing is to learn and always ask yourself, how can I eliminate this, automate it, or delegate it? Because that's the ultimate superpower that you want to have in your business, and the thinking you want to adapt if you want to scale, because you cannot scale alone. And if you cannot scale if you do everything manually, if you have a lot of things you need to focus on, or if you're just one-man show or one-woman show, and you're doing everything yourself, so you're not focused on what you actually need to do, right? So that's really important. And then, of course, prioritizing your tasks. So once you identify those 3 to 5 tasks you need to focus on that are most important, then prioritize them based on importance and energy required. And lastly, put all of that into a calendar so you can visually see it, and you can create a work routine around it by working 90-minute blocks with 10 to 15-minute breaks, and you can do it throughout the whole day. And that will help you progress so fast that you would be surprised. This system, just working, I don't know, like 6 hours, 6 hours a day, or maybe even less. Even if you just done these 2 blocks and you worked on the most important thing, and the rest is automated, delegated, eliminated, and simplified, then you can get more done than normal person without any optimization can done in a week. You can do it in 1 day, right? So that's why peak performance and optimizing and making you efficient and making your business efficient is really important, because it will save you a lot of time. You will make more money as a byproduct and have more freedom in the day to do whatever you want, right? So that's everything from me for this video. If you have any questions, let me know. You can connect with me on Instagram. I share daily content there. You can also learn from a lot. So check out my Instagram, send me a message if you have any questions. Subscribe to this channel for more videos like this, and like this video if you found it helpful. And yeah, see you in the next one.